What's up, guys? My dad and I were gonna get ready to go do some fishing, but I'm going to go and get some more gear so I can tie up some more rigging, so I have plenty of them tied up before we get there. I got quite a few tied up, but I really want to have more tied up because sometimes you just snag up, you lose the leader, and it's nice to not have to fully retie a leader when you're out there on the water, because sometimes that can take a lot of fishing away if you're just constantly tying up. So I'm here at BNR. I'm gonna go and get some more beads, some more hooks, maybe some more weights, and yeah, and then I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna tie some things up. But yeah, let's get into the store and let's see what I can find. What do I want? I already have a lot of these colors. I don't really have this color. These are 12 millimeter. Yeah, I'll go with those. Alright guys, so this is what I ended up getting. Obviously you saw that I grabbed those beads. They didn't have the actual Gamagotchis I wanted, so I just went and got these. I don't know, they might go good with the beads. Kind of a pinkish orange. Hey, you never know. Seems fishy to me. Let's see. I'll get home, let's get these tied up. Alright guys, so I'm back from the store. These are what I bought. I didn't buy this, but this is what I mostly use. I don't know, I haven't had anything bad happen with this stuff yet. Show you what the bag is here in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna get started. Sorry if the lighting is a little bad. It's the best place to tie up in my RV, and yeah, it's dark, and so hopefully the lighting's not too bad. It's not showing up too bad on the camera, so we'll kind of see what's going on. Hey, these are even kind of pink in the middle. That's interesting. Anyway, so you want to do is, I don't know if you guys know of a trick, but if you take your line like this in your box and have it come out of the corner, and this has been wet a few times, so it's gotten a little weak, but then I'll close it like this. There's the camera. I'll close it like that, and then I'll stick this in my bag, and I'll practically have my zipper all the way closed, so when I need leader, when I'm like out on there, I just grab this and just pull it, and you just pull out however much leader you actually need for the day, or for that rigging, and boom, you're good to go. So you don't really have to take your line completely out of your bag or whatnot. So yeah, you just do that, it'll turn, and you'll be able to pull out however much line you want, like that, and there we go. So I'll cut this. Oh, and just to be nice, if you recognize this knife and you know where you lost it on the river fishing, I'll give it back to you. If you watch my video, it was at a hole called the Cedar Tree Hole. You know what river that's on? You'll probably see my orange truck. I'll give your knife back. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this. Yeah, I found this knife the other day when I was fishing. Alright, so what I like to do is to put these things on your line. If you look at it, there's little holes on the very top of each one of these. What you do is you put your line through one of those holes, and then you do this. And then what you do is you grab the whole thing and you pull it onto your line. There you go. See, now that's on your line. You're going to have a kink in your line right here. Cut that kink off. You do not want kinks in your line when you're doing this. Alright, now that I got that on, now I'm going to put the bead on. Most of these, it looks like these have holes through them, you can kind of see them, but sometimes BNR beads don't have holes, and other brand beads don't have holes in them, but this one does, so you can see that this goes straight through pretty easy. It's really nice when they have the holes in there like that. It makes it really easy. And when I just started steelhead fishing, okay, the bead's on there. I started steelhead fishing for winners this last year, and first time I was fishing with beads. So when I was putting these beads on, I would take the beads like this and then come down here and tie my hook on this end. You do not want to tie your hook on this end. And the reason is because this thing, this white thing, is to stop your bead kind of from going down onto your hook. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull a bunch of the line out, kind of that back there, and then on this end is where you're going to want to tie your hook. And this is how I've always tied my hooks. When I was younger, my dad taught me how to tie this knot for salmon fishing. You just loop your line right there, grab that other tag in, and wrap it around. Since we're just fishing for steelhead, I don't know, I wouldn't say anything bad, I guess. I mean, steelhead, honestly, in my mind, winter steelhead, they're fighters. Especially when you're fighting them in shallow rivers with current. They're pretty good fighters. I've caught some Chinook that don't fight as good as a steelhead. But anyway, you put your tag in through that loop right there, and then you pull it tight. There you go. Hook's tied. You want to cut off that tag in. You know, that knife I found. And there's your hook. And then how you want your bead is to be about 2 fingers lengths above your hook. So I'll bring it down about like that. That's a little more. Yeah, about 2 fingers lengths from your hook, about like that. So it should look about like that. So that is your rigging that you use for beads. Yeah, I just started bead fishing this last winter, so this is going to be my second year fishing with beads, so I'm still pretty new to it. I've mostly only used BNR. I have gotten some from some friends and people that I've met on the river that, you know, it's crazy to know how many people on the river actually make their own beads. So I might actually end up making my own beads. It doesn't seem like it's be that difficult. It's a little process and some time and effort, and you'll be making your own bait to take out on the river. But yeah, so let's bring the bag in. This bag, everybody does things different. Some people like to take their line, wrap it around something, and have like a little tube thing with like 10 liters or something on it. I don't know. I got OCD a little bit, and I've used a couple of those in the past. So what I do is I just tie them like this, and then I loop the line. I've had some of those other things where you wrap them around. I've had square ones and round ones, and I just feel like it kind of, I don't know. A lot of times I get kinks in my line, so, and I will stick this in there, bam. And I have a bunch more tied just like this that I have in bags like this, like 15 of them or so already. But yeah, that's how I do it. So then I'll put those back in that bag, and then yeah, I'll probably tie up the rest of these, and it'll be time to go hit the water. So with that being said, let's go fishing. Well guys, we're on the river. Conditions are low, but there's a few people fishing. This is where we're going to start out. It gets pretty deep. There used to be some fish that used to like to hold up over there when the river's high. Kind of hold up right over here. But yeah, there's people fishing behind me. There's people fishing up there. So there wouldn't be people fishing if there wasn't fish. So let's see if we can't find one. First cast in this spot. It's not a very big slot, but if there's fish in here, then it'll be worth fishing. I want to move my bead up a little bit from where it's my hook. I don't want it that low. You want to go check it out? Yeah, I say let's go check it out. Let's see what's up. Damn it. I'm right here.
Oh, you're right there? Oh, okay. There's a dead one laying in the water over here.
A dead one?
Yeah.
A steelhead or an old coho?
That looks like a steelhead. A native. It could be a coho. It could be a coho.
Okay guys, so haven't found any fish, but around the corner I know I can get to it. I just gotta find a way to it. There's obviously a trail, but over here in this bush on the edge of the water, pretty shallow, I shouldn't get hurt or anything. I saw what looks to be a lure. So if fishing slow, I'm gonna snatch up some gear. It was somewhere over here. Oh, come on. If I could just keep my fishing pole out of the trees. There's a pink hook. Where was it? Oh, it's right in front of me. Here it is. Yeah, it's a big lure. It's a big gold number 4 lure. Not a lot of fish. It's a bummer. But you know, it's fishing. Regardless, my dad and I, we're gonna come out and go fishing. It's what we do. It's what we love to do. But with that being said, I think next week, instead of coming back out steelheading, we're gonna head back to the lake and catch some trout. I lost a big one a couple weeks ago, and I know that it's still in there. There's still some big ones in the lake. Hopefully I can get me a nice fresh trout. Not find the steelhead. Definitely not find steelhead. We need some rain. We really badly need some rain. This river dropped way too low. Well guys, there you have it. The reports were pretty much what they were, what I got. That the river is low and there's not many fish to be found, but there's fish. There's fish in the river.
I know I haven't before.
There's not too many. I mean, you can practically see in most holes if there's fish in the holes there or not, whatnot. But yeah, so next trip is gonna be trout fishing. We're gonna give this a break. We're gonna wait for rain, and hopefully rain happens sooner than later, because the season just keep slowly going by. But yeah, next trip we're definitely gonna catch some trout. But anyway, thanks for watching this one.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys. Dad thinks he's gonna get into the truck.
I put a rock on you.
Get your ass in the damn truck already.